Hey, my beloveds, welcome to Real Talk Wednesday with Dr. Elizabeth. Oh, I'm so glad to be here with all of you. So first of all, thank you so much for tuning in last week. Oh my goodness, so many of you tuned into the video and so many of you left comments. My heart was really touched. So thank you so much. I'm so glad you guys are enjoying this series. So let's go ahead and get started with today's video. I get so many people every single day asking me, Dr. Elizabeth, you have so much energy. Where do you get your energy from? So I want you guys to understand this fact. There is an infinite abundance of energy in the universe. And inside every single one of the cells of our body and inside of us is an infinite abundance of energy, because we're made up of the same stuff as the universe, the exact same composition. So there is an infinite abundance of energy inside every single one of us. My beloveds, even the brightest and most brilliant of us here on this planet hasn't even begun to tap into the infinite potential that is sitting inside each one of us. The infinite amount of love that we can express, the infinite amount of wisdom and energy and beauty and creativity. There's so much more for each one of us to express. It literally is infinite. So I want you guys, first of all, to understand that there's an infinite abundance of potentiality of all that we wish for sitting inside of us. So how do we access that, right? That's what you guys are really asking. Dr. Elizabeth, you have so much energy. How can I have more energy? So in today's video, first we're going to talk about all the things that suck the energy and zap the energy out of us, because I know you guys experience this. You're like, I don't feel good. I feel heavy. I feel down. I don't have any energy. I know a lot of you feel like that way because you message me and you tell me. It's because of all these things that are sucking the energy out of us. So first we're going to address those and how we can get rid of them. Next, we're going to go over here. We're going to talk about, okay, what are the life-enhancing activities, tips, and secrets and practices we can do to source more energy? How can we actually tap into that potential that's lying dormant inside each one of us? So that, my beloveds, is what we're going to talk about today. So with no further ado, let's go ahead and get started. The first way to eliminate energy that is draining us is by eliminating negative people in our life. Our inner circle needs to be ferociously protective. We only want positive, uplifting, inspiring, and motivating people in our innermost circle. If there are people who are complaining or negative or always, bashing our dreams, you can talk with them. If they don't get on board with you, very lovingly, you can invite them into an outer circle. But only the most supportive and loving people need to be in your innermost circle. The others you can love from afar for now. The next is the media. Oh my goodness, you guys. Turn off any negative media and any negative news. It is one of the most powerful ways of zapping our energy. It causes us to be fearful. It causes us to be bombarded by negative energy. We don't need it. We don't want it. Just turn it off. You guys know what I say all the time. Turn the TV off and turn your mind on. This is your life. You want to be in control of what information you bring into your own space, not the media and not television. So be very protective of what you bring in. The media is designed to control us and to elicit fear in us. So if we take control over that and say, no, I'm not bringing that into my space. I don't want it. No, thank you. And you decide what energy you want to bring in to your life and into your space. Next is the foods we eat. One of the best ways to give ourselves energy is by how we nourish ourselves. So junk food, processed food, chemically laden foods, all that crap, sugars, wheat, all of that, it drains our energy. So I want you guys to begin to think in terms of only putting whole food, plant-based produce and nourishment that is alive into our bodies, that will give you so much energy. and just begin looking at the foods you might be eating right now, evaluate it, and just look and see, is this junk food? Is this chemical food? Is this processed food? Because if it is, it's going to be sucking the life out of you. Don't do it, my beloveds, okay? Let's talk for a minute about coffee and alcohol. It's not that they're horrific. It's just, I want you to begin, as we go on this journey together, to look at what sources me with energy, what gives me energy, as opposed to what takes energy away from me. Coffee, and a lot of you have asked me to have a conversation about coffee, and we'll do a whole video on that. But for right now, I just want you guys to realize coffee will spike your energy artificially. And then what happens is when you crash, it pulls energy from you. Instead, I want you to think in terms of having a raw green juice or a superfoods green smoothie. Especially, you can get a juice and you put ginger in it. The ginger has a great kick, and it will replace that kick you're looking for from coffee. But now, this raw green juice is filled with vitamins and minerals and nutrients that really source us. So it's not taking life and energy away from us. It's actually giving us life, and it's giving us energy. See where I'm going with this? Same thing with alcohol. It's not that alcohol is so horrible. Of course, I'm not saying don't drink. I'm sure if you guys want to enjoy a glass of wine with friends or you go out for the evening. But if you're drinking every single day and you're waking up in the morning and you feel fuzzy, you feel dull, you don't feel good, again, that alcohol is taking away life from you. It's not giving you life. It's not giving you energy. A lot of you ask me, Dr. Elizabeth, do you drink? I don't drink, and that's why I don't drink. I never really drink. It's not like I can't drink, but I don't drink alcohol because I just don't like how it makes me feel. I recognize that it takes life force energy away from me, and I'm all about everything that's going to give me life force energy. I don't want anything that's going to take away from it. So, all that to say, if you want to enjoy a little glass of wine every once in a while or a little cocktail every once in a while, but in terms of a daily practice, just begin to recognize that number one, ladies, it dries you out. It dries your skin out and it ages you quickly. For that reason alone, I'm like, no, thank you. I don't want anything to do with that. So now that you're educated, you guys can make your own decisions about what drinks you want to put into your body. Cool? Next, mental garbage and emotional baggage. We talked about this in the last couple of videos. Emotional baggage and mental garbage take life force energy away from us in a huge way. If you're upset about something, if you're spinning around a thought like an emotional mindset or a thought that's got you upset, it's literally sucking your life force energy. So I want you to think in terms of, okay, how can I clear that mental garbage? How can I clear that emotional baggage? In my book, which I have right here, my beloveds, I give you guys wonderful exercises to help you clear the emotional baggage and the mental garbage. Also, on my website is a complimentary MP3 downloadable meditation CD. Go get it. It's free, my beloveds. It's my gift to you. I want you to begin practicing that every morning, every evening, and if you have time, sometime during the day. I walk you through a meditation and I talk you through how to clear this emotional baggage and mental garbage. So first begin by realizing that it's taking energy from you in a massive way. And once you recognize that, now you can take the steps to move forward and clear it. Which leads me over to this side, which is, okay, now that we've cleared stuff that is taking energy from us, let's go over here and start learning about the practices we can do that actually source energy and give us life energy. Number one, it's as simple as taking a breath, my beloveds. Think about it. We close our eyes. We bring in oxygen, which fills our body with so much nourishment. It's amazing. So just by simply taking a breath, when it calms us down, and it keeps us from spinning, especially if we're upset, and it gives us life force energy. Next, meditation, and of course the grounding cord medication, which I give you guys for free on my website, which I'll put the little link right here. When you just begin to close your eyes and you think in terms of bringing light force energy from the universe, into your body, which the meditation that I give you guys for free actually walks you through how to do. That's a wonderful practice for actually bringing in energy that will fuel you, that will give you life, that will give you enthusiasm, and that will give you lots of extra energy. Cool? Next, the foods we eat. Just like when we were talking about getting rid of the junk food over on this side, now we're going to put more whole food, plant-based nutrition into our body every day. I want you guys to think about this for a second. When we start our day with healthy food, it allows us to consistently make healthier food choices as we go. If you start your day off with something healthy, you're going to be much more likely to make healthy food choices throughout the day. I know you guys hear me say this all the time, but it is so true. I do this with my clients. Small changes equal miraculous results. You start with that smoothie and raw green juice, you're going to make wonderful, healthy choices that nourish you and also give you tremendous amounts of energy. That's another way to source energy. Next, do what you love. Oh my goodness, my beloveds, this is so important. You don't have to do what you love for a living. You can, that's great. But maybe you already like your job. Maybe you're already happy with your coworkers. Maybe you like what you're doing. You can do what you love as a hobby. You can do it with your loved ones. You can do it with your family. You can do it with your friends. So go and find something that you absolutely love to do. What that does is it sources you with so much joy, so much love, so much happiness, so much fulfillment, and all those energies vibrate at a very high frequency. So what does that high frequency do? It gives you energy. Lots and lots of energy. Think about it, my beloveds. When you're laughing and playing and having fun with your beloved or with your friends, or you're out doing something like when I salsa dance, oh my God, that gives me so much life. You know, I go salsa dancing on Sunday evening. It could be, I work all day usually on Sunday, and I might drive there and I'm like, oh, I'm kind of tired. The moment I hit the dance floor, it just gives me life. It's so amazing and beautiful. So promise me, Pinky Swear, promise me you'll go and do what you love. It will give you so much tremendous energy. Last, but certainly not least, exercise. Go and move your body in some sort of way that gives you joy. Some kind of exercise. What happens when we exercise is we emit endorphins and other feel-good chemicals. Those give us energy. And I don't mean a little bit of energy. Those give us a lot of energy. So make sure you get out there every single day, even if it's just for a couple of minutes, and move your body. What happens, the more we move our body, the more we want to move our body. So now this propagates this wonderful forward movement of more exercise, more health, feeling better, and of course, lots and lots more energy. Cool? All right, my beloveds, that is it for today. Remember, just to summarize, getting rid of all those things that are sucking the life out of us and sucking the energy out of us, and simultaneously doing practices and tips and techniques that actually source and give us life. I promise you, my beloveds, if you do this, you will have massive amounts of energy. Don't take my word for it. I mean, I am living proof of it at nearly 60 years young. I have the energy of a teenager. I'm not a fluke. I just do these practices. I've been doing them since I was a little girl. And the reason I give them to you is because they really, truly work. Okay, my beloveds, remember, Saturday video, make sure you mark your calendar and stay tuned. And the following Wednesday, stay tuned for our very next Real Talk Wednesdays with Dr. Elizabeth. Message me below and let me know what questions you have and what topics you want to talk about, okay? And I'll make sure that I get to all of them. Remember, check your subscribe button. YouTube's been doing some funky things. They've been unsubscribed a lot of my followers who've messaged me and said, hey, Dr. Elizabeth, I subscribed to your channel and now I'm not subscribed. So I'm just telling you so you can go ahead, go there and look at the little button. If it says subscribe, you're good. If it says subscribe with the red, click it again, and that way you'll for sure be connected with us. Also hit that little notification bell, because that way you'll know every time I post. I've been doing stories here much more often. I've been doing posts as well as 2 videos a week. So if you hit the notification bell, you'll know exactly what I've posted. Okay, so Until next time, my beloveds, you guys know I love you. I love you to infinity and back, and I appreciate you so, so much. And remember, above all, you can do this. And I am here to help you every step of the way. Mwah.